remember the first time that they tried to get me out of bed. My legs collapsed underneath me. The pain was just really, really bad. They said it was because I had a lot of blood and fluid pressing down on my spinal column, my spinal cord, and then that was causing the pain and the spasms that I was having every day. The spasms were really bad, not only just for me, but for my family to watch. The pain was just excruciating. It was so painful. I remember the children used to massage my back for me. I remember the night I got brought in. I remember my sister. She was rubbing my back to take the pain away. Just remembered that. That's when it first came up. It's night when they first came up. So I saw my family one by one it was. They just turned up. And I don't know, it's like they were saying goodbye to me. I didn't want to say goodbye. I wasn't ready to go. My children weren't there, you see. My memory comes back at silly times, funny times. You never know, maybe I'll get those 3 weeks back that I've lost. My mum says I don't need them. I don't need to remember. It wasn't very nice. But I think for me, it's something that maybe I do need to know to be able to move forward. I got put down to low dependency unit. It was the end of January, and so my kids came to see me. They saw me beforehand, but I can't remember that. But I remember them seeing me in the low dependency unit. Coping with a ruptured brain aneurysm is one thing, but learning that you have 2 brain aneurysms was a big deal, and that's what I found out. I had 1 rupture and 1 unruptured. The one that ruptured was on my right side of my brain, and the unruptured is on the left, and it still is on the left. They couldn't operate because of my heart, and so they had to stop after the first coiling, and they didn't finish the rest of the coiling. So today, at the moment, I'm sitting here talking to you, knowing that I've got a brain aneurysm, but it will be operated on. chosen elective surgery. Hopefully in the middle of August, I should have this one coiled, which would be good. Today, I have a lot of short-term memory loss now. I deal with it by having lots of different strategies put in place, and my main one is being my phone. My phone is my lifeline. There's all my contact details in there, my hospital appointments, shopping lists, any reminder. I take 41 tablets a day for my other, I suffer from lupus, and have a lot of issues regarding that. But since my aneurysm, I take a lot more pain medication, mainly to keep the headaches away. And I have an alarm go off every 4 hours on this phone to tell me to take my medication. And even then, sometimes I do forget. It's like, oh yes, I'll go and get my tablets, and then I'll forget that I was going to go and get my tablets. So I have to take them late then. Also, I write everything down, so it goes in my phone, and it goes in my diary, my calendar, and my best friend now is post-it notes. Sort of stick them everywhere, or something that the children have got to do, or I've got to do, hospital appointments, and all my medical stuff I keep in my bag. There's a file, and in this file it'll have everything from Bristol Hospital, which states that I've still got another aneurysm, so if anything does happen to me, these are in my handbag, and they'll stay there until I know that I'm safe and I no longer need them. I've progressed to a walking stick now. At first I was in a wheelchair, and then progressed to a frame from there to crutches, and now I have a stick. I lose my balance on a daily basis. So my stick comes in handy. It's not easy living with a brain aneurysm. There's times that you just want to scream. I remember it was about 2 weeks after I got discharged from hospital. I was at home, and I'd put the children to bed, and suddenly it just hit me like a 20-ton truck, just bang. I nearly died. I could have died. I should have died, but I didn't. And that was a hard realization. And I cried hard, and I cried all night. I didn't sleep. But that was the first time it hit me that I was very, very lucky to be alive. I grieve for the part of my memory that I've lost. And I still cry today. Not as hard as that time. I get frustrated as well, really easy. I never used to get frustrated as quick as what I do now. Sometimes to the point that I get really angry. Before I could have a conversation with somebody and I could take it in, and even if other people were talking around me, that was fine. Where now, I have to listen, then de-scramble in my head what that person's saying to be able to understand it. It's not as straightforward as before. And if someone interrupts, I could blow like a pressure cooker. And that's not me. And I don't want to be that person. I don't know whether that will change. I don't know whether I'll go back to the old me. It's like losing somebody. It's like death. That's how it feels. Never looked at it as death before, but yeah. That the old me's gone and there's this new person. Still got the same life as I had before, but things have changed. I've changed. The children know when to give me a hug.